Hello, this is Brian. Today is a beautiful Sunday, September 26, 2021. I'm in the Cleveland National Forest, Santa Ana Mountains, right at Los Pinos Potrero. A little beautiful meadow area here by Blue Jay Campground and Falcon Group Campground. And yes, I know I record from here a lot. And today I want to provide a spotlight on plants video today. Today's episode focuses on Vinegar Bluecurls, also known as Vinegarweed. This is Trichostema lanceolatum. It is a vibrantly flowered plant in the mint family Lamiaceae, and it is an annual herb. This is a pretty typical specimen of Trichostema lanceolatum. It is a close relative of our shrubby perennials, Trichostema parishii and Trichostema lanatum. However, those again are perennial shrubs with woody stems. This is an herbaceous annual, but its flowers are, again, just like the other bluecurls, very small. These are kind of small flowers, so be patient. Try to show a close-up of them. They kind of have that little bluecurl thing sticking out of them like other species in the genus Trichostema. They're actually quite beautiful flowers. You just have to get close to really appreciate the shape of them. So let's see. Try not to get stung by a bee doing this, because bugs are buzzing over here. But let's see. You can kind of see, kind of hard to see, but there's a little curling stamens, or the stamens right here kind of curl. That's where the bluecurl name comes from. And it has a very strong aromatic smell. Has a little slight turpentine, a little vinegary, but it's not unpleasant, at least not in my opinion. It's actually kind of a fresh aroma, but it does have a vinegar aroma to it a little bit. As you see, these flowers are gorgeous. They're kind of hard to get good details here on my camera. But where does the name lanceolatum come from? It comes from the relatively lanceolate-shaped leaves, which are these guys here. You see, they're basically sessile, in other words, without a leaf stalk or leaf petiole, and they are opposite each other on the stems, just like typical for Lamiaceae. And this plant doesn't get very large, maybe up to about 2 feet. These are about as large as I've seen them so far, and I've only seen them a few times in my life, but they are really fond of trail and roadsides, especially like here, right alongside the road. They really love these disturbed sites, and it effectively allows them to colonize the area. I don't know if you hear any buzzing on the camera, but there are lots of flies and bees that love this plant. It's very much a nectar lover's dream come true, especially this time of year where fall flowers are a little more scattered. During the springtime, this place is lit up. During the summer and fall, you have to be a little more creative to find your nectar sources. But they're here. This plant tends to be a summer and fall bloomer, especially late summer into fall. So September, October, great times to see this plant in action. Great times to watch all the pollinators go nuts. I see moths and butterflies, small bees, lots of flies, just hopping all over this plant. Very good nectar source for late summer and fall. So it can be, I guess it can be quite locally common. I've seen it in the Whittier Puente Hills. That was the first time I ever saw it. Powder Canyon. That was the first time I ever saw it, and that's near La Habra Heights in very southern LA County, not too far from OC. Really close to where I live. That was the first time I ever seen it, and this is the only other place I've really seen is along here. But apparently, I should be pulling over to the side of roads more often, I guess. But there you have it. The beautiful, beautiful Vinegar Bluecurls, or Vinegarweed. Trichostema lanceolatum. Member of the Lamiaceae. This was Spotlight on Plants with Brian. And I hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful at identifying some of our roadside plants that really deserve a second, third, or fourth look. And their appreciation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode.